Hey everyone, welcome back. It has been a little while since I have sat down and made a video instead of doing a short, so I'm excited to be here and show you all about what I got at Kalos Tour. I had a lot of fun with some friends. We did a crazy road trip and went out there for the Sunday ticketed event, and yeah, let's just get into it. I'll show some extra shorts and different things about the actual screen recordings that I took and all that, but I'm just going to go through a recap right here, kind of just scroll through all the backgrounds, Shinies, and Hundos that we received. So I'll pull up my screen here. As you can see, I have 4%, and I just decided I'm going to be kind of lazy, not plug in, and just try to speed through this here. So we got that time pressure on our back. So we started off with the 2-minute unknown hour. I actually got 2 shiny Ys in that, or it's a 2-minute whatever at the beginning of the event. I'm not even sure what I said there. Whatever, I'll keep it in. Yeah, we got 2 shiny Ys. I traded one of them already to get an X. I didn't have an X. We'll see that later though, because I got a handful of Ys. Cool backgrounds. I really enjoyed seeing the new background. Got this from a research. Nice shiny, pretty good IVs. Got a shiny Skiddo. The Go Plus was going, so all the fletchlings and like Bunnel Bees that we got, I didn't click on those. I wasn't clicking on a lot of them. I was doing 2 phone rating with really just using 1 phone for rating, and then using the other to complete research and to try to hatch eggs, because both phones were hatching eggs. But we got this from research, which was really cool. I wish it was the red one. That's the only Hundo I do not have of Flabebe. But yeah, there's a handful of Go Plus shinies and different fun stuff. This is our first Hundo. We actually got really lucky with Hundos. So I'm excited to show you the rest of what we got there. Cool background. There it is again. We got a shiny Lucha. That was one of the big chase ones for me, knowing that the Mega is going to come out soon. Or I don't know about soon, but we know it's going to come out at some point. So getting the shiny there is really fun. I'm really eager to do a lucky trade with that, try to get a Hundo. Yeah, that was a Go Plus one, kind of just a normal background. This is a funny one because I have a decent amount of shinies. I didn't have enough shinies. I didn't have 10 for all the different forms, including the default form for Furfrou. But this was one of the ones that I got during the event and was able to transform into one of the rare regional forms, which is really cool. And if you didn't know, we can do it for global. So I would say get that stuff prepared now. Be ready to at least get one of each of them. If you have shinies, I would say probably best to just do it on the star trim, the pharaoh trim, the kabuki, all those ones, the Lorraine, the ones that we're not going to get if we're, at least for us, those of us that are in the Americas. But I would just say be prepared for that, because we should be able to get all the forms based on what Leak Duck said. So I believe them. But yeah, we got this one here, even though I did a bunch of older shinies that I didn't catch during this event, and Hundos that I had to get those switched over. That's a sick Hundo, man. I actually started powering up. We had power up tasks to get I think Pikachu's or I think it was just the Inkays and Bellsprouts from research, and I was powering up my other only Hundo Inkay in order to keep getting those tasks done, and we ended up rating a background Hundo Malamore. Could have been a Shundo background, which would have been pretty sick, but yeah, it's awesome to see that. It's already Mega 4, which, if you didn't know, you get a Pokemon to Mega 3 super easily at these events. At least this event, we were able to get it all the way to Mega 3, and then you spend 5,000 extra Mega Energy to get it to Mega 4, and it just extra increases all the XL gained, the XP, and then, hi puppy, puppy's here, hi sweetie, and it actually gets bonus levels too, which is really crazy. So that was fun. That's a really cool one though. So I switched, even though I was powering up the other Inkay, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch my main Malamar that I want to use for Megas to that one, because obviously pretty cool. That was a background. We hatched a Hundo Heracross. I didn't need it personally, but it's still always really fun and cool to see those types of things. Pretty decent IVs on this one. I actually didn't even know I had this because it's not I wasn't looking at anything that was close to a Hundo really, but 96 background, that's pretty cool. More Hone Edge. Terrible IVs on the Shiny Pancham, but I was hand catching a lot of those because I still need that Hundo. So all the ones that were in the habitat on the ground there, I was going for. Gyarados was one of the mega raids going. I got this random Hundo coughing. See, we just got crazy luck with it from one of our party challenges because it's just a Kanto Pokemon, so it was kind of strange to see that. We got a second Hlucha, so that was pretty sweet to see as well. Definitely need to lucky flip that at some point. We're down to 2%, but we're going to try to get going fast here because I'm not going to lose this recording. Gumi, Veltal, yeah, that was a Go Plus. We got an A Unknown, which was really cool from the next part there. We did end up getting all of the Pikachu, the 2 Pikachu Shinies, which was awesome. We got a Hundo Veltal. That was one that I needed. I have a Shundo Xerneas and a normal Hundo Xerneas already. So getting the Hundo Dex for Veltal was sick. I was really looking forward to it. Wish it would have been shiny and or background as well, but I'm not complaining. Really happy to see that. Couple of shiny Amoras. That's a pretty good Xerneas, actually. Cool background too. Let's see. We got. Oh, puppy's talking. I know, pup. I know. I'm in the middle of a video. I'll be done soon, sweetie pie. Shiny Malamar, no background on that one, but that's pretty sweet. Let's keep it going here. I just want to try to avoid that 1%, because once it's 1%, I'm going to just cut and then charge up if I have to. But got another Y. I think I got 4 Ys during this event. Pretty insane luck with those 2-minute unknown refreshes every hour. We got this, was such a cool one. It's going to be really hard to trade because I really want to do an XXL back. So I don't know how many people have an XXL shiny background Victory Bell, but that is a really amazing thing to see. Getting a shiny background in general is just tremendous. I got 4 of them during this event. You'll see the rest of them, but yeah, overall we did really well for most of those things. Got another shiny Furfrou. Got another A Unknown. Just kind of standard IV normal backgrounds. That was from a research. This Swirlix here, that was pretty decent. Not stuff I'm caring too much about. We'll skip past these. Eevees were spawning because Sylveon's and Kalos. So this one was really cool. Although I already had the shiny from I think GoFest last year, hatching a non-regional to a regional to the region that isn't where I'm at is always fun. So that was super cool to get from a 5K because they were pretty rare. Got this from research as well. I mean, I was just raking in Hundos and Shinies. It was pretty special. It was fun to go out there and really have fun getting some luck too. Playing really hard and super focused, but getting lucky too always makes it a little more fun. But yeah, got a background 98 Honage. That's pretty sick. That's such a good background, honestly. I like it more than the 2024 background LA. It's pretty similar, just has the skyline with some palm trees in the foreground, but it's nice. I think it's just a little bit cleaner, I suppose. I don't know if that's the right word for it. But it has just some shadows, some sunsets. Oh, dude. What in the world was this? I might silver cap this. I'm not sure if I'll be able to trade this because, dang, that is such... If I don't get a Hundo this weekend for Global... yeah, I might just silver cap this one. This is so cool. I mean, I was happy just getting a shiny background. It's always more fun. It makes it a tougher decision when it's a high IV, but, it's a lucky trade. But it's a good problem to have because what a cool Pokemon. I mean, just a beautiful new shiny, and to get a 93 that could be silver capped is just insane. So there's that. I wasn't clicking Victory Bells or Chespins or any of those. Those are all Go Plus. The Bunnelbees too. I got another Pikachu, which is cool. Oh, we're at 1%. I'll be right back. All right, I'm plugged back in. I'm a little bit at a different angle now, so I'm gonna just be facing this way just a tad more, but this is where we left off. So Unknown, yep. That's a nice little shiny again. We got also a tiny shiny background Xerneas, which is also just crazy. Two of my 4 shiny backgrounds were, size related, XXL or XXS really hard to trade, honestly. I don't know if anyone will ever have anything quite exactly like it. I like typically doing flips for these types of things. But that one's just so cool. So really, really kind of a wild rare situation there. And then we got the bacon bird, the beautiful shiny background Veltal. That one I'm really excited to just flip because that should be a little easier, even though still hard. The friends that I went with, we didn't get any duplicate, like easy to flip type shiny backgrounds. We all got kind of different ones. That one is not a background. That made it look like it had a background. But this is a research. We didn't get backgrounds from researches at the event. It was just the raids. So all the megas. We got a couple mega ones, which is fun. Clicked that Litleo. Another shiny Avelta, which is awesome to see. I clicked an unknown. I think I go plus an unknown as well. Unknown Z shiny, but getting that was sick. We also hatched a shiny Kangaskhan. It's one more for me that I need to potentially get that Hundo, because that's one thing that I'm really chasing this weekend. Let me know in the comments what your biggest chase Pokemon are this weekend, if you went to LA or not. For me, it's getting a Hundo Kangaskhan, shiny or not. I really want that thing. It's been on the list for so long. We got an XXL shiny Pumpkaboo. That was fun. This one is already labeled for a lucky friend, so we're going to be trading that hopefully this weekend. Let's see. Got more of that shiny. Oh yeah, this is the start of Mega Night. So Mega Night was a new event they did after the main event. It was crazy. It was so much Pogo. I mean, of course, we love doing Pogo all day, every day, if we can. But yeah, so we got these background Charizards. Kind of 96. That one's actually pretty sweet. I didn't even realize I had that. It's so sad. I clicked this one because they were also spawning on the ground, a lot of the megas that were currently up. It was a 15-minute rotation, 7 different megas. Dragonite was, of course, the new one. That was 30 minutes at the end, so there was like kind of a double rotation for those. But it was like Charizard and then Garchomp, Ampharos. A lot of those ones, they would also be spawning on the ground, and that's the shiny Charizard I got, of course, funny enough. Not one of the ones from the raids that had high IVs that could be on a back. Actually, that was raid IV, to be fair. But couldn't have a background, so oh well. But yeah, got those. Just some average. I clicked this Charmander just trying to get into another raid. So I was like, okay, I gotta, sometimes, I'm sure you've done it a million times like I have. You're trying to click on a gym and it just clicks whatever's right behind it. Shiny Charmander. I was like, okay, cool. Got a shiny Salamence as well from that hour. 91% background's pretty cool. Another 91% background. Got another shiny. Didn't get any shiny backgrounds from the mega raids. These are all okay. This also same thing with the Charmander. I just clicked a Goomy. I was like, I didn't want to click the Goomy. I'm trying to spam these raids. So that was pretty fun. A 96 background, that's pretty cool. Also a 96 background, wow. Very nice. I haven't even checked some of these, clearly. And then this is the last couple couple rotations. And the very last raid, that's a good one, was really pretty special because it was one of those ones, if you didn't see, they had these special eggs for some of the super new mega raids, and there were thousands of people. I don't even know how it didn't crash, but there were thousands of people in these raids, and this was the last one of the whole evening, the last Pokemon I caught from the event, which was this 98 background. I think all the Dragonites were guaranteed backgrounds, if I'm not mistaken, so I think all the ones you saw here are just all the ones I got. But it was really cool to see a 98. It was if that would have been a Hundo, unbelievable. That would have been just too cool. But then we also hatched a shiny Klefki right after because we had eggs still incubating, but we hatched this right after the event finally finished. We did some special trades at Sushi that we ate in Pasadena after the event was done, and we just got a lucky Charizard with the background, so that was fun. And then I got this on my drive back to Colorado, clearly here in Utah. And here's some backgrounds that we just happened to bump into on that Monday. And the Shiny Unknown X that we traded for. So that was the whole recap. Yeah, let me know what you are chasing, what you are most excited for global. It's in a couple days now. I am recording this on Thursday right after Raid Hour with Palkia Dialga. So yeah, try to make it a pretty quick video. Hope it's not too long. I still plan on getting more shorts out with the screen recordings I did, and still need to do the shiny recap for this last week now that I'm all the way caught up. It's just been such a busy week because of the crazy road trip we did. And then I went to the gym right after, like getting home basically super late Monday evening, and then went to the gym, went to work, you know, also working. Working makes it tough to accomplish all the things I want to do in Pogo and with the content. It's a challenge, so I appreciate you for bearing with me, and hopefully being patient while I'm doing what I can to, you know, get content out while working a job and prioritizing the actual gameplay first, because for me that's what the core of the channel is. For me is just showcasing, because I play so much, in my opinion, as it is. I like to show off what I'm doing, just to kind of see my play style. I'd like to start streaming more. I know we hit 1,000 subscribers, so again, thank you for that. I'd like to do 1,000 subscriber special, potentially, and probably doing a live stream on YouTube once I can figure out how to screen share and do Pogo on there. If you have any comments or anything that can help, I don't know why I can't figure it out. I've tried to work on Streamlabs and get things to work just on my iPhone, and it does not work. I don't know why. It says insufficient something. It's a pain in the butt. But once I figure all these things out, I'd like to do specific Kalos Tour thing. We'll do the global stuff, of course, too. I want to make videos about that, and just generally make more videos that aren't necessarily shorts. I have a dog video, my puppy, that I got almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. I have some stuff to post about her, and what else? Oh yeah, I went to Japan last year, and I had a whole vlog pretty much figured out, but I still have all the content, but I just haven't actually edited it and completed all of it. So I have a lot of stuff down the pipeline. I have a ton of ideas that I deem are creative. So if you're still listening to me ramble all the way through at the end of this this outro here, I appreciate you. Thanks for liking and subscribing as always. And yeah, again, let me know what you're looking forward to most for a Kalos Tour, and what you liked most out of the stuff that I was able to pull in California, because it was a busy day, but really fun. It's been a busy week. I'm still behind on sleep, so I'd like to get this video out, and yeah, just thanks again for watching and for subscribing lately, and yeah, keep this train rolling. Peace.